right, welcome back to Getting Sober, Again, my name is Jay, and it is about to be the end of dry January. Or is it? But first, if you haven't yet, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And if you care about your sobriety as much as we do, then don't forget to subscribe to this channel. All right, let's get started. So today I want to talk about 5 reasons why you should continue on with your sobriety journey. I know that a lot of people out there tried dry January, and maybe you're thinking, it's about to be over, I could finally have a drink again, but I want to ask you, why go back? All you've ever known is probably binge drinking. I know, I was there too. How many times have you tried to get sober unsuccessfully? How many times did you try to get sober for just one day and then found yourself drinking again on day 2? We always say that the first 3 days of sobriety are the hardest. The first 3 days of sobriety are when you're gonna have the most amount of cravings, and the first 3 days of sobriety are gonna be the days that you're detoxing from alcohol, you're trying to navigate through life without the crutch of alcohol, and you're trying to find some sense of normalcy without being able to slap that easy button of alcohol to give you that quick dopamine release. And for those of you out there that haven't quite made it all the way through January completely sober, there's good news. Just like we talked about a couple episodes ago, back in December, we talked about using December as practice for dry January. Try to get as many days sober as you could in December to practice being fully sober in January. But I know trying to get sober and stay sober is quite the task. So for those of you that didn't make it all the way through January, look forward to February. Here's the challenge that I want to issue to those of you out there that didn't make it through January sober. Count up however many days that you were sober in January. Let's say it was 20. Now February, mind you, is the shortest month of the year. All you have to do in February is beat 20. We have to think positively. I know that I'm my own biggest critic. And if you're anything like me, you probably have a lot of negative chatter inside your brain telling you all the reasons why you can't accomplish sobriety. And for those of you that did make it through January and you're trying to figure out whether or not you want to go back to drinking or moderate drinking or just drinking on the weekends, or maybe only limiting yourself to 2 drinks a day or whatever it is, I want to give you 5 reasons why to stick with sobriety. And the first reason is you've earned it. Sobriety is yours. Don't give it back. We have an episode on that. I'll put the video link in the description down below. Think about this. If after January you were sober for 31 days, and then if you say had a drink on February 1st, it would take you 31 days to get back to 31 days of sobriety. That would put you into the first week of March just to get back to where you would be on the 1st of February. You have quite a head start, and you earned it. You went through those first 3 days. You went through the first week, the first 2 weeks, the first work week of sobriety, and the first full weekend of sobriety. The second reason to continue on with your sobriety journey into February is your health is improving. If you were anything like me and you were binge drinking every day, your poor body was under a lot of distress. From your brain, your heart, your liver, your kidneys, and even your pancreas, all of those body parts, all of those organs need time to heal. I know that every single one of you worry about going to the doctor and finding out that maybe something in your body is failing, or maybe you're gonna get a terminal diagnosis, or maybe you're gonna find out that you have cancer. So in that sense, we keep ourselves ignorant because ignorance is bliss. But there's one surefire way to know that we're gonna increase our longevity, and that is by quitting drinking alcohol. The third reason to continue your sobriety into February is your mental health is improving. Correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't you stop drinking because you wanted to have less anxiety, less depression, and less stress? These 3 factors contribute heavily to the state of your mental health. Why go back to something that's going to affect you mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, and financially when you could stay the course and ensure you're going to have a better future? The fourth reason to continue on your sobriety journey into February is because you're starting to believe in yourself again, aren't you? I know that for me, after the first month of sobriety, I wasn't quite ready to go back to my favorite bar or my favorite restaurant or past the liquor store or to the gas station that I bought my 6-packs at, but I was definitely starting to believe in myself, and I was gaining the confidence to start approaching, telling friends and family and making apologies and making amends and trying to right some of the wrongs from my past. After about 30 days, you're starting to believe that you can actually do this. So again, why give it up just because dry January is gonna be over? And the fifth and final reason to continue on your sobriety journey into February is because there's no reward for going back to drinking. You've made it this far, you've done the work. You're trying to find out how much you can improve your health. You're trying to find out if you can lose the weight. You're trying to find out if you can continue on improving your mental health. You're trying to get past all of the hurdles and all the obstacles in life that you found were getting in the way of you and the success that you hoped that you could deserve. From your personal relationships to your professional relationships and everything in between, your future self deserves you currently making this decision. I know that after 30 days of sobriety, I was definitely starting to feel confident in my ability to continue on with my sobriety, but I knew I still had some work to do. I knew I still had some remnants of the brain fog. I knew I was still a little bit tired, a little bit exhausted. I knew that my body was still healing. I knew that I hadn't quite checked off all of the milestones in my sobriety. Beyond the first milestones that you'll get in the first month, those again including the first work week of sobriety, the first weekend of sobriety, the first 3 days, and so on and so forth, you also have your birthday. You also have upcoming Valentine's Day, you have St. Patty's Day, we got Memorial Day, 4th of July, Labor Day, Thanksgiving, Halloween, Christmas, Christmas Eve, New Year's Day, so on and so forth. There are a lot of milestones that we have to do sober. Not to mention all your social gatherings, seeing your family, seeing your friends again, and gaining the confidence to be able to tell those friends and those family members that I don't drink anymore. And to be confident when you say that I'm making a decision for me. First and foremost, your decision for sobriety has to be a decision for who? For you. And the benefits that you're gonna gain from sobriety are gonna radiate out to the people that you know, your friends, your family, the people in your household, your coworkers, whoever it might be. It's gonna allow you to work more hours. It's gonna allow you to maybe put yourself in a position for a promotion. It's gonna allow you to save money for more Christmas presents at the end of the year or a vacation that you've been dying to go on. The benefits are unlimited. So stick around and find out just how much that you can continue to grow. Find out just how many of these milestones that you can actually achieve. And also too, by you setting this example for sobriety, there's somebody, whether it's a friend, whether it's a family member, whether it's a coworker, that you are gonna be able to lead in a better direction with your own sobriety. Comment below how many people that you know that could potentially benefit from sobriety. And with that, I want to wish you good luck on your sobriety journey, and I will see you in the next video.
If you want to see another one of our videos, click here.